What's up, guys? In today's video we're going to be restoring the headlights on my 94 Ranger. They just done got a little cloudy, and at nighttime you really can't see. I got some new bulbs I'm gonna buy too, but I've used this product before and it works really good. So today I'm gonna walk you through the steps of what you need to do, which I mean is self-explanatory, but really just so you can see the before and after. So in this kit you're gonna get a surface activator that's gonna help clean up the headlight. Get a clarifying compound. This is going to help get it ready and prep it for the coating, the clear coat, to make it shine. You come with 3 different grits sandpaper. Also in here you got some gloves, some paper towels and stuff like that. I would recommend getting you some paper towels. I got a bottle. This right here is not glass cleaner. This is water, just straight water, but got that on hand too to help. As you can see, these headlights are really nasty. Just been on there for a while, but these are aftermarket headlights, so hopefully we get these on, get the new bulbs on, she'll look nice and clean. Yeah, so here we go. This kit comes with some great instruction, guys. We're just gonna make this video nice and quick. So what you want to do first is clean the headlights with some soap and water, which I've already done, and get them dry. Dry them with a paper towel. Step 2, well, actually, they call it step 1, but after you clean the headlights, you want to spray your surface activator on it. You want to let it sit on there for about 30 seconds. And then after that, we're going to wash it off with some water. Here we go. It says be generous with it, and you can. The thing is, you need to remember that you need some of this at the end. That just fell off. So be generous with it. Generous with it. It's kind of corrosive. And it says that this kit is friendly to paints, so you can it's not gonna hurt anything on the paint job. So I mean, you might want to tape it off before if you want to, but we're about to spray it off here in a second, so it's not gonna sit on there long. Hit me in the head. All right, guys, it's been about 30 seconds or so, so we're just gonna hit it with some water. I would use a water hose if I could find my wash nozzle. Don't know what happened to it. So this is just a rinse process. Get the picture. So in the kit, after you got it all cleaned up with some soap and water and you got it dry, you spray the activator on, surface activator. That's going to release some of that yellow haziness on it. You can already tell it looks a little better anyway. Then you get 400 grit sandpaper, wet sand it. I've already done one of them. This is what it looks like. Your final pass on sandpaper, you want to make sure you go left to right, not up and down. The whole time you're doing this, go left to right. Reason for that is, well, you'll find out on the last step, but that's one of them. Getting ready to do the other one. All right, guys, as you're sanding, you're going to get some milky looking stuff on your headlight, but that's good. That's what you want. What you're doing is you're actually taking off some of that coating, that plastic on that headlight. So it comes with 3 different grits in the kit. 400 grit, that's the one you want to use first. Then you got 1,000 grit and you got 2,000 grit. So this right here is going to be the initial pass. It's going to get the majority of it off. So you want to make sure you get it good. As you can tell, I went left to right. As I'm doing it, you want to go left to right like this. See it coming off. The reason you want to go left to right is because you're cutting small grooves into that headlight plastic. So when you put the clear coat on it, the way we apply the clear coat is we're going to go from the top and we're going to let it run down. So as it runs down, it'll fill in them grooves, them cuts. It'll get a nice clean seal. If you go up and down, you know, it's kind of like welding. If you go up and down, it'll have a tendency to run faster. So you go left to right, it'll hold it. hold it in there and fill in all those little bitty microscopic cracks that or scratches rather, that you're putting in there. So we got that done. Now we're gonna move on to, like I said, that was and all this is included in the kit. That's 400 grit sandpaper. Next, we're gonna use the 1000 grit. We're gonna do the same thing, wet sand it. I fold it in half, try to use 1/2 on one headlight, one on the other. Fold it in half, wet sand it. Left to right motions till you get it all covered, hit it nice and good, then do the other one. I'll show you guys the difference real quick. This is with the 400 grit sandpaper. I just got done hitting this one with the 1000 grit. So starting to clear up a little bit more, still hazy, but that's because we're putting scratches in it. That's what we want to do. Use the 400 to get the majority of the real thick stuff off. And then 1000, 2000 is going to make it more fine. The scratches is going to be smaller. It's evening it out. I can already tell this is going to turn out really good. I've used product before, and I mean, for 25 bucks, I think it is, on Amazon, it's really hard to beat. I've used a bunch of different products, different name brands, but this one seems to work the best, be the best bang for your buck. All right, so we're going to hit the 1000 grit on this side, then we'll do the 2000 grit on both of them. See you in a minute. All right, I just got done hitting this one with the 2000 grit. That right there is not a streak. That's just from where the water's drying. That's the 2000 grit. That's the 1000 grit. Fixing to hit this one. Just showing you the difference. As you hitting the 2000 grit on the headlight, you'll feel it getting slicker. It'll get smoother. It'll start to clear up that cloudiness a little bit. That's because it's smoothing out those scratches. But they're still in there. But that's what we want. So, all right, so this is what they look like after the 2000 grit sandpaper. We're ready for the next step. The next step is this clarifying compound. So what you're gonna do is take one of these white towels they got you. You're gonna wet the headlight lens, spray it off. I got some water there. I'm gonna spray it. I'm gonna put about half of the contents of this package on one side of the paper towel. And then you're just gonna rub that on. Rub it on, get it nice, good, and covered. And then after that, you're gonna rinse it back off. Use the same towel with the rest of the compound on this headlight. Now, I think the instructions will tell you, even when sanding, to do circular motions. But like I discussed earlier, going side to side, creating those grooves will help you on that last step. When we apply the clear coat, it will have it, we'll put it across the top and it'll run down, and it'll just slow it down. It'll make it nice and even. So done putting the compound on this headlight. It's really thick, sandy compound. It's helping clean it up. It's got some chemicals in it too. I really wish I could find my wash nozzle for my water hose. I don't know if it's at the shop. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna make do. We're almost done. It's all this stuff off. It's nice and thick. Kind of a milky color. You can see it's turned to paper towel brown. All right. Go on to the next step. So we applied the rubbing compound. Now what we're gonna do is dry the headlight off. We're gonna dry the headlight off. We're gonna spray the rest of the activator, the little white bottle. We'll spray that on there. That's gonna make sure that it's gonna be one last good clean on the headlight. So spray. Remember, this is why you don't want to use it on the first step, which I got a little bit left. Hopefully it's enough for both headlights. To do a quick spray, we're gonna rinse it off with water. We'll do the same thing on the next one.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on, baby. We'll let that sit. A little bit left. I hope you guys can see fairly decent on the camera. You can tell it's already 10 times better. Again, let it sit for about 30 seconds or so. I reckon it's 30 seconds, probably not, but... Alright, so we're going to do that on the other headlight, and then we'll get to the last step.
Here we are, last step, guys. So, after, let's see, last thing we did was spray the applicator on, rinse it off. After you rinse it off, you want to dry it. That's why I got these paper towels. You want to dry everything around it and the headlight. Get it completely dry. This is what they both look like now. They're about to look brand new. So, in the kit, put your glove on, get your blue towel, looks like a shop towel. You don't have to unfold it, leave it just like they got it. What we're gonna do is we're gonna pour the applicator along here on the top side until that whole, at least half of that paper towel up is completely wet. I'm not gonna be able to do this. Well, I'll try, we'll see. But then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it as it's completely wet, and you're just gonna go across the top of it here. You'll start seeing it run down, and that's what you want. And you want to just go back and forth in one smooth motion, each time overlapping the pass that you just done, just a little bit. You're gonna do that till you get the whole headlight covered. This is gonna be your coat. This is gonna be the outside, your new clear coat that goes on it. This is gonna be your protecting. So this stuff dries really quick on this headlight. So you want to make sure that you get all the spots covered. It says that in the instructions that if you miss a spot, you need to go back and hit it fairly quick. Once you go all the way down, working from the top to bottom, you don't want to go back and go back over top of it. That's going to mess it up. So just take your time, go nice and slow all the way down. I'm going to try to video it. It's a little tough. And then just let it dry. It needs to dry for probably 2 hours with no rain. Hopefully it's not going to rain, but... All right, so we got the towel nice and wet. I'm gonna put a little bit more. Hold on. You got 2 headlights, I'm assuming. So use, half the bottle on one, half the bottle on the other. Like I said, this is gonna be your protectant. Try to hit that corner real quick. If you had a nice vehicle and not an old Ranger, probably wouldn't be a bad idea to try to get that top edge. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to tape off your paint. I'm really not that worried about it. I'm just looking for more of a safe driving. Man, does that look new or what, guys? All right, here we go. Yeah, I sanded up in the top of that headlight, so that's kind of why I had to go back on that second one, on that first headlight. Nice and easy. You don't want to really go back and forth real quick like you were when you were sanding. Just one good, nice, even coating is all you need. Stuff, I mean, it smells strong. It's not too bad. I mean, if you're outside You probably really don't need a mask on. Try to get the bottom side real quick. Ta-da! There it is. What do you think, girl? All right, I'm gonna hit my paper towel around the paint real quick just to clean up anything that I might have missed. Any of the chemical on my paint. I'm gonna try and get that up real quick. Well, guys, that's it for this video. I'm very pleased. Instead of spending hundreds of dollars on nice headlights, especially if it was on a more expensive vehicle. I mean, 25 bucks, 30 bucks at the most. I'm gonna put a link to the description of it in Amazon below. So you can go there, click the link, and it'll take you right to it. I am noticing a little bit of run on this headlight. You can see it right there, but that's just me not really paying attention. Hopefully when y'all do this, you won't be trying to record. But it's just a hunting truck, really. I mean, I try to keep it clean and good condition, but this is perfect. I'm gonna put some new headlight bulbs in it, and it's gonna be brand new. I did wipe off some of the paint. It did make it kind of sticky. And it says in here in the instructions that this is a paint safe kit. It won't mess up your paint. If anything, they said it'll leave like little streak marks on it. Probably some buffing and polishing will get that right out. Yeah, I'm seeing a little bit of run on this headlight. Maybe I used too much chemical. Maybe the rag was too wet. I don't know. I used about that much. So still a little bit left in the bottle, but anyway. Yeah, this one right here turned out a little bit better, but I mean, both of them look brand new. It's just that one wasn't as runny. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff.